Have you ever just sat there staring at a blank design canvas, feeling totally stuck?
Oh, yeah. Or maybe spent hours, like days, researching niche markets and still felt completely lost.
Exactly. Or trying to write product descriptions that, well, that actually connect with people. It's tough. Because the print-on-demand market, let's be honest, it's crowded, you know? Just having nice designs, it's often not enough anymore.
Not even close.
You need something more, an edge. And today, we're looking at a powerful partner that might just offer that sharp competitive edge.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really immersing ourselves in how artificial intelligence, AI, can fundamentally change your print-on-demand game.
Yeah, and this isn't just theory, right? We're talking practical stuff.
Absolutely. It's a systematic workflow. We've got 9 proven strategies that top POD sellers are, well, kind of quietly using right now. We're going to walk through the whole process, from market research, design creation, all the way to optimizing sales.
All powered by AI, specifically models like OpenAI's ChatGPT.
And what's really cool, I think, is how these strategies can take those frustrating creative blocks and turn them into actual breakthroughs. It really feels like a new chapter for creators.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Why ChatGPT specifically? Why is it such a turning point for POD? It's clearly more than just, answering questions.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It boils down to maybe 3 core things that make these modern AI models so powerful for this. First, just blazing fast processing and prototyping.
Okay.
Think about tasks like brainstorming, say, 100 slogans, or sketching out 20 design concepts, or even writing listings for 10 products.
Stuff that used to take hours or days even.
Exactly. Now it can happen in minutes. This lets you A/B test ideas at a scale that was just impossible before. You can find out what works and what doesn't super quick.
Right. That's not just faster. That changes how you even approach testing.
Totally. Second is the AI's deep analytical and synthesis capabilities. It can process like vast amounts of information from the internet. So if you tell it to, say, analyze the best sellers in the corgi dog niche, it doesn't just look at pictures. It goes deeper. It tries to understand the context, the memes, maybe even the psychology of that corgi community.
Wow. So it's acting like your own personal market analyst.
Pretty much. It digs into the why behind trends, kind of like a digital anthropologist, like you said before we started recording.
Yeah.
And third, and this is a big one, is the seamless multimodal system.
Multimodal.
Yeah.
What's that in simple terms?
It just means the AI understands what kind of data you give it, text, an image, whatever, and it automatically uses the right internal tool for the job.
Ah, okay. So you don't need to be a tech expert.
Nope. You can upload an image, ask the AI to change it somehow, and it just knows it needs to use its image processing abilities. This frees you up to just focus on the ideas, not the software.
So putting that all together, the speed, the deep analysis, the ease of use, it basically becomes like an extended part of your creative brain, automating the repetitive stuff, freeing you up for, the strategy, the bigger picture. So this really means we can iterate much faster, right? We can test and refine ideas way more quickly.
Yes, exactly. It's about rapidly testing and refining concepts with minimal effort, almost like real-time feedback.
Okay, so we've got this incredible AI power. Where do we start? Because for any POD business, that first step, choosing the right niche, that feels like it determines almost everything, maybe like 80% of success.
It's huge. Strategy number 1 has to be discovering and validating those goldmine niche markets. So many people skip this or don't go deep enough.
Yeah, I've seen amazing designs just sit there because the niche was wrong.
Right. So how do you find those hidden gems? The key idea is that a great niche isn't just broad, like dogs. It's where a topic, a really passionate community, and their specific problems or interests all intersect.
Okay, finding that sweet spot. How does AI help there?
We use a structured 3-step prompt. It's kind of like having a market research expert on call. Step 1, brainstorm broad niches, maybe 15 of them, based on trends, hobbies, professions. The AI gives you a quick assessment of community size and passion.
And then you pick one from that list?
Exactly. Step 2, drill down. Get maybe 10 specific sub-niches from the broad one you chose. You're looking for smaller, maybe less competitive groups with a strong identity.
Okay.
Then, step 3, analyze 1 sub-niches. You pick one, and the AI gives you a really detailed breakdown. Customer persona, age, gender, job, hobbies, key insights, their joys, their pains, the inside jokes only they get.
Wow.
Plus, maybe 5 design angles, humorous, prideful, whatever fits. And finally, 10 relevant keywords they might actually search for.
Can you give an example? Make it concrete.
Sure. Let's take balcony gardeners.
Yeah.
The AI might paint this picture. Female, 25-40, city apartment dweller, office job, gardening is therapy. Insights: the joy of a new sprout, the pain of fighting pests, pride in their mini jungle, always trying to maximize small spaces.
Okay, I can picture that person.
Right. Design angles could be funny, like my balcony is more plants than the seats, or prideful urban jungle creator. Keywords: balcony garden ideas, apartment gardening shirt, stuff like that. You get this deep understanding super fast.
You know, I still wrestle sometimes with crafting that perfect initial prompt to get those kinds of nuanced results myself. This structured approach seems really valuable.
Yeah, it guides the AI effectively.
So how quickly can someone realistically go from just a vague idea like gardening to these really detailed, actionable insights?
Honestly, in just minutes, you get a scientific, effective market understanding really fast.
Okay, so we understand the niche. Now we need the message. Strategy number 2. Generate slogans that hit home. That perfect phrase that makes someone go, aha, that's totally me.
Yes, and again, the prompt is key here. You need to be specific to guide the AI.
How specific? What do you tell it?
You instruct it to act like a professional copywriter, maybe one specializing in slogans for indie brands. You give it the niche, the target audience. You can just paste the persona from strategy 1 right in there and the angle or tone you want. Humorous, sarcastic, inspirational.
Okay.
And you tell the slogans need to be short, memorable, and ideally capture those inside jokes or shared truths of the community.
Right, hitting that emotional core. We saw a great example with software developers, didn't we?
Yeah, the prompt was super detailed. Act as a pro copywriter. Generate 10 funny, sarcastic t-shirt slogans. Niche: software developer. Audience: male, female, 22-38, logical, introverted, works late, relates better to computers, sees bugs as normal. Tone: humorous, sarcastic inside jokes.
And the results were things like, it's not a bug, it's an undocumented feature.
Or powered by Stack Overflow. Classic.
So the AI really gets the subtlety of humor for a specific group. It's not just generating generic jokes.
Absolutely. It draws on its massive training data to understand that context and nuance. It's surprisingly good at picking up on those inside references.
All right, from words to pictures, strategy 3. Generate complete designs from scratch. This is where AI tools like DALL-E 3, often built into ChatGPT Plus now, or Midjourney, really shine, bringing visual ideas to life.
Yeah, this is exciting. The core idea is that a good image prompt is like giving a really detailed brief to a human artist.
What needs to be in that brief?
You need the subject, obviously. What are they doing? The setting, the artistic style you're going for, and really importantly, the technical details for print.
Okay, walk me through a structured example.
Sure. You'd start with create a t-shirt design, specify the style, artistic style, vector art, clean, minimalist. Then the subject: a fops wearing glasses. Setting action: curled up in an armchair, reading a book, theming cup of tea nearby. Color palette: warm tones, orange, brown, cream. Optional text: bookish and cozy in a soft handwritten font.
Okay, that's pretty detailed.
But then the crucial part, the technical prompt. T-shirt design, graphic, vector, clean lines, no background, white background. That last bit tells the AI exactly what format you need for print on demand. It saves hours of cleanup later.
Oh, so that technical part isn't just jargon, it's key for usability.
Totally. The book lovers example, using that structure, it spits out an image file that's almost ready to upload. It captures the vision really well.
How important is getting that technical prompt part right for getting good, usable results?
Crucial. It guides the AI to produce a clean graphic specifically formatted for POD platforms. Saves a ton of hassle. Mid-roll sponsor read.
All right, let's get into some more advanced techniques now. Strategies 4 and 5. Instead of just guessing what might sell, this is about analyzing what's already working out there.
Exactly. It's like getting a cheat sheet based on actual market demand. Strategy 4 is analyze bestsellers.
How does that work?
You start by finding, say, 3 to 5 really strong, consistent best-selling designs in your niche. You gather those images. Then you use what we call an analysis and creation prompt.
Okay, break that down.
It's got 2 parts. Part 1 tells the AI, decode the success DNA. It looks at the designs you uploaded and breaks down their core theme, art style, colors, the emotion they convey. Usually puts this in a neat table.
So understanding why they work.
Precisely.
Yes.
Then part 2 is innovate based on data. Using that decoded DNA, the AI suggests 3 brand new original design concepts. And importantly, it explains why it thinks they'll be effective and gives you detailed image prompts to create them.
That's powerful. We saw that nurse's example, right, where the AI figured out it wasn't just about stethoscopes.
Yeah, It was about professional pride, humor about being exhausted,
Yeah.
medical puns. So the AI suggested new ideas like a nurse's fuel gauge design pointing to running on coffee and compassion.
Or that anatomy of a hero concept. Very different angles, born from the analysis.
Exactly. And strategy 5, merging successful designs, is a cool variation. It's about hybridizing two successful designs that have different styles.
How do you do that?
Find two popular designs, upload both. Prompt the AI to analyze each, then combine their strongest elements into something new and unique, and ask it to explain its thinking.
Like taking a simple slogan design and a complex graphic.
Yeah, like combining a minimalist go outside text with a detailed mountain graphic, maybe forming the letters themselves out of tree or mountain shapes. A fresh fusion.
So this is kind of like reverse engineering success and then remixing it creatively. Is there still room for genuine originality when you're merging like that?
Definitely. It's data-driven creativity. The AI provides a strong foundation based on proven elements, but the synthesis creates something entirely new.
Okay, let's talk about getting more mileage out of a winning idea. Giving it, new outfits. That's strategy 6 and 7.
Yeah, maximizing your ROI on creative work. Strategy 6, transform one design into multiple styles, is super efficient. You take one successful design you already have, upload it. Then you prompt the AI. Keep the core concept, but recreate it in, say, 5 different artistic styles. Like make it vaporwave. Make it minimalist line art. Give it a 90s grunge vibe. American traditional tattoo style. Corporate Memphis even.
Wow.
The result. One core idea instantly becomes 5 potential new products, hitting potentially 5 different customer tastes or trends.
That's a serious multiplier. And strategy 7, batch generation.
That's all about speed. When you need to populate a store fast or just test a new niche quickly, you use a more extended prompt structure. Something like, generate 5 diverse t-shirt designs for niche audience immediately. Each should be in a different style.
Yeah.
One funny slogan, one vintage, one minimalist, one inspirational, one bold graphic. It gives you a quick portfolio of candidates.
So you can throw them out there and see what sticks with the market. Does this mean we can actually hit multiple trends with just one core idea? Sort of hedge our bets?
Yes, absolutely. You can stretch a strong concept across many different visual aesthetics very quickly.
Which leads us nicely into strategy 8. This feels like how the really big sellers operate. Building scalable design systems, not just one-off designs.
Exactly. This is about thinking bigger. The core idea is to identify the parts of a design that can be easily swapped out the variables.
Variables like?
City name, profession, birth year, dog breed, stuff like that. Instead of making thousands of individual designs manually, you create a flexible template.
And AI helps create that template, that master prompt.
Yeah, you can ask the AI to help structure it. Imagine asking it, generate a master prompt for a scalable t-shirt design. You define the concept, maybe a vintage emblem for a profession. Then list the variables. Profession, year, icon 1, icon 2.
Okay.
And the AI might give you back a structured prompt like, vintage emblem t-shirt design for a profession, established year, features a central banner with profession. Above is icon 1, below is icon 2. Distressed texture, bold type, monochrome, vector.
Whoa. Okay, I see it now. You build that one flexible blueprint, and then you can just feed it different variables. And generate hundreds, maybe thousands, of unique-looking designs incredibly efficiently. Profession becomes firefighter. Year is 1985. Icons are a helmet and hydrant. Then swap in teacher 2001 and Apple and books.
That's how you build a massive catalog without killing yourself doing each one individually.
So this moves us from making individual items to building more like a production line for designs.
Yeah.
How would someone start thinking about building a system like this?
Exactly. It's about designing that reusable template first. Think about the core structure and what parts can change.
Okay, last one, strategy 9. You've got the niche, the slogan, the amazing design, maybe even a system, but it's useless if nobody finds it, right? Automating SEO-optimized product listings.
Critically important, and AI can handle this really well, especially for platforms like Amazon Merch on Demand, Etsy, etc.
How does that work? What's the prompt?
You use a detailed prompt, like a comprehensive prompt for Amazon Merch on Demand. You feed it the design concept, who your target audience is, and maybe 3 to 5 main keywords you're targeting.
And the AI writes the whole listing.
Yep. The brand name, under 50 chars. The title, under 60 chars, keyword included. 2 good bullet points focusing on benefits and emotion, and a compelling description paragraph.
And it knows the rules, like no forbidden words.
Yes, that's key. You tell it. And no t-shirt, and no high quality, and no gift, often, and no trademarks. Focus on the lifestyle, the story, not just features.
Why are those rules so important to follow strictly?
Because platforms enforce them. Getting it right means your listing gets approved quickly and has the best chance of being seen. Getting it wrong means delays or even account issues.
Using AI for this help protect sellers from making those common listing mistakes, avoid compliance headaches.
Yes, it ensures compliance while also optimizing for visibility and really trying to connect with the buyer.
So bringing it all together, these 9 strategies, they're not like a magic button for overnight success, are they?
No, definitely not. But they are a really powerful toolkit, a new kind of workflow system, really, that can seriously elevate your creative power and your business efficiency.
Yeah, the core message seems to be that AI, like ChatGPT, isn't here to replace the seller, the creator.
Exactly. It's replacing the grunt work, the tedious, repetitive tasks that eat up so much time and energy. It frees you, the creator, the entrepreneur, to focus on the human stuff, having good taste, understanding your customer deeply, making smart strategic choices.
So our advice is maybe start small, pick just 1 or 2 of these strategies this week, and try applying them to your own workflow.
Yeah, be consistent, experiment a bit with the prompts, see what results you get, measure it.
Because the print-on-demand market is always changing, isn't it? The people who are willing to learn and adapt, especially with tools like AI, they're going to be the ones leading the way.
Absolutely.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is, what part of your creative business right now could be transformed if you started embracing this kind of human-AI partnership? Out to your own music.